Why are we?
Today's December 1st.
Today is December 1st. I adore all things Christmas, and if that's not your cup of tea, I understand, but it makes me so happy. And part of the Christmas season is actually something that comes first in the Christian church, Advent. And so there's lots of ways to celebrate and remember Advent. We have 2 of them here. We're going to participate in 3. This is a candle that I don't think the details are here, but it starts up here with like number 1. So I'm going to zoom in. And it goes all the way down to 24. And our very first year, we had just got engaged, and we had found one of these. I think it comes out of the Dutch tradition.
I think so.
And you had bought me one. And so when you visited while we were engaged, we would light it every night, and we've done it ever since.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a 4-year tradition.
There have been some years where most of it gets burned on the 23rd or 24th.
No, like we're normally really good until about the 7th or 10th. And then there's like a couple days where we don't light it. And then around like the 20th, we like burn multiple days at once. Hopefully this year we're going to stay consistent, because our plan is at 7 a.m. all of December, we're going to come on. We are going to light our Advent calendar. We are going to share this surprise that Alex got for me. It is 24 days of tea from David's Tea. We have a teapot here, and we're going to share ours. So actually, why don't you open this for me?
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing we'll do is we have picked a small devotional off. Today we're going to read off the U Bible app. They have Advent devotionals and other themes that you can use throughout the year, because I couldn't find the one that I actually had prepared for today. So, because we're not at my house.
No.
Our house. We're at my parents' house, visiting them today. So, I'm so excited. Here it is in all its glory. And this is number 1. Oh, they're so cute. It's like, these are absolutely perfect. Okay, do they tell us what day 1 is on the back?
Yes, it does. Right there.
Okay, so this is cherry gingerbread. They're not in order.
Oh, goodness.
Cherry gingerbread is a apple, ginger, hibiscus, yaupon, cranberry, organic, sweet, savory, natural tart cherry flavoring, kosher.
Good to know.
I'm not a connoisseur of fine teas.
It smells lovely.
It smells lovely. It smells flowery. But I don't know much more than that. It's Advent tea! Yeah, it's an Advent tea calendar. And today we are trying a cranberry ginger tea. It has low caffeine. That's the only other thing I have about it.
I am going to get the water, and I'm going to start our timer.
Okay. And while you do that, I think it's time to light the candle.
There we go.
Did we use the whole thing?
Yes, we did.
No more. It's not a lot in the little...
No, it's just enough for 2 people, I think.
Oh, but it smells good.
I like those little tins. I think we'll have use for those little tins in some of our games for some of the smaller pieces.
I was thinking like, oh, these would be cute to hold little buttons and save them for other things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm so afraid of knocking this candle over.
Well, then why don't I read from our devotional
Well, the water's...
while the water steeps and our candle burns?
How long are we steeping it for?
5 minutes, our usual time.
I'm just wondering if that's what they say the steeping time is. Not all teams steep the same.
It'll be right underneath, so they have a steeping time.
3 minutes to 5 minutes.
Okay, well, then we'll do a 3.5 minute then.
Okay.
So our devotional today is titled Waiting with Hope. Hope implies waiting. Hope requires patience. The Lord is good to those who hope in him, to those who seek him. It is good to wait quietly for the Lord to save. From Lamentations 3:25 to 26. That's the NCV. I'm not sure NCV. That's not one I know.
New Common Version?
Maybe. The word that is translated as hope in these verses is the Hebrew word kavah.
Very good pronunciation. Better than I would have done.
It is sometimes translated as to wait for. Its literal definition in Strong's exhaustive concordance of the Bible is to bind together, perhaps by twisting, and comes from the word for cord.
Okay. I just want to pause for, they're probably going to go on, but that makes a lot of sense because, braiding or twisting cords takes time and patience.
Mm-hmm. The word means, in essence, the feeling of anticipation you have when you are waiting for something positive to happen. Kavah can be compared to the secure tension you feel when you are holding onto a rope and someone else is holding firmly to the other end of it, kind of like a tug-of-war. In my mind, I picture a strong braided rope holding us fast to God.
Okay, I'm tracking.
Imagine what happens when you let go of the rope or allow too much slack. No more tension, no more hope. In other words, hope requires some action on our part. Waiting patiently might not seem like an action. In fact, for someone like me, it's not talking about me, it's the writer of this, replete with checklists and star charts. I do have a lot of checklists though. Waiting seems very much like a total inaction. Yet, this is how we are called to hope. In order to actively find hope, hold on to hope, cling to hope, and be anchored in hope, we actually need to be very deliberate in our patient waiting. Waiting quietly cannot happen as we run from place to place and bake, shop, sing, and eat our way through the holiday season.
But I like doing those things.
Waiting quietly requires time, a place where we will not be disturbed, and listening ears to discover the small steps God has put in front of us for this day, instead of rushing ahead to the finish line on our own. As we patiently wait with anticipation, God promises to strengthen us. But those who hope, kavah, in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40:31, NIV translation. I invite you this Advent season, as you start making your to-do lists, to carve out time to wait quietly, intentionally set aside still moments to seek him, find a comfy chair and have a one-on-one conversation with God for a few minutes each day. Hold on to the rope of hope and feel what it is like to find him holding securely to the other end.
I like it.
I like it very much.
I had two thoughts come out of that. The first one is a verse that was very important to me during college. People sometimes have core verses or life verses. In college, mine was Psalm 27, verse 14, and I'm going to add verse 13 in it. I am confident of this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord, be strong and take heart, and wait on the Lord. So that's been a very encouraging verse this month. November month. And feels good to bring it into this first bit of Advent. Advent has 4 traditional themes: hope, peace, joy, and love. And we are starting with hope. If you attend church this Sunday, many churches around the world are going to be lighting the candle of hope and having hope-themed sermons. The other one I was thinking about is on Sunday, I was speaking about the church calendar in general, how it was formed, its importance. And one of the phrases that I use is, we so quickly walk by some of our important calendar years as Christians. Christmas, Easter, Pentecost, all of them are mysteries about our faith. All of them are important, and it's so easy to rush by them and not pause, which is why Christians in times past had put in seasons of Advent, seasons of Lent, seasons of waiting to help us draw near and prepare for the mystery that is Christmas, the mystery that is Easter, the mystery that is Pentecost. And so Advent is helping us pause in the midst of everything to prepare for the mystery that God has for us. And for Christmas, it's Emmanuel, God with us. You asked me to pray.
Well, I was going to do the prayer at the end.
Well, I like that idea.
end.
We're going to taste the teas now.
We're going to be a while to the number one.
We might not still live stream until the one is burnt.
I'm just going to put this aside.
So as I was saying, we're at my mom and dad's house today, borrowing their Christmas mugs. This always makes me think of the sleigh ride song. Just hear the sleigh bells ringling, ting, ting, tingling too. They make me happy. Oh, the teas.
Hopefully very warm.
It just smells floral to me.
It's a nice taste. I like it. It's not super strong. I did it for just about 4 minutes. So, yeah.
Okay. I didn't put enough in my... It's too hot for me. I may let it cool, put an ice cube in. It's very warm.
I'm not surprised. It was boiling water. Turn that out.
Wait, boiling water is hot?
Yeah, exactly. So this is going to be our every morning until the 24th.
I don't notice the ginger. And as I say that, the after hit has a bit of ginger.
Yeah, I noticed the cranberry right away. Like it's a very obvious cranberry notes right from the start.
So my thought, I'm not really good at like sensing those things, and I believe anybody who's like, oh, do you get that rich chocolate note? Gotta drink a lot of whatever your it just first smells for me. It's like it just smells herbal. Like the floral or fruity reminds me a couple of the summer teas that are like berry.
Yeah, we have a couple of those berry teas. They're nice.
I like it. I don't know if it's my favorite, which is okay because we only have this much and it's now empty.
The nice thing is this gives us an opportunity to try a bunch of the different teas, and then the ones that we really like, we can just mark down on our list of favorite teas, so we can order some more and have them in the house.
And then if they're seasonal, make sure we get them before they go away
Yes,
until next year.
and that.
Yeah.
I know there's a couple in there that I'm looking forward to trying. We had read the back before we got because they had two different calendars. They had a red one and a blue one. We had read the back of what the teas were on the two different ones, and this one seemed more seasonal.
Yeah, so the red box, if you're in a David's tea, the red box seems to be more seasonal teas. It's got things like this one, which is the cranberry ginger. No, it's not cranberry ginger. It's cranberry ginger ale.
Yeah.
I read it wrong.
I do not taste ginger ale in this. We have cranberry ginger ale at home.
Good morning,
it tastes
Rich.
different.
But yes. Oh, I want to show off our box one more time. So this is the box we're talking about. It is our 24 days of tea. We are going to be on at 7 a.m. every morning, trying a tea, lighting our Advent calendar, talking about an Advent devotional, and
moving our star when we're at home.
Yeah, we have a journey to Bethlehem Star.
Yeah.
I like Advent. I like all things Advent. So some years we end up with like 6 different Advent calendars. The red box was traditional flavors. So there's I saw some gingerbread in there.
It's like a hot chocolatey type one.
Those are the only 2 I remember. The blue Advent calendar from David's Tea is teas from around the world, which sounded very lovely as well. We landed on this one because
holiday themed.
I wanted all things holiday.
Holiday themed.
And festive. And I think I'm going to continue drinking my tea, but I think it's almost time to sign off.
Do you want to close us up in prayer?
Yeah. Okay, let's pause together. Father, thank you for this season of Advent, a time to pause, to prepare. And may those of us who are struggling with the season hold on to that cord and pull tension to wait on you, holding on to the promise that we will renew our strength when we trust in you. Amen. Well, this is our first day of Advent. We will be back every morning. I'm not a morning person. I will persevere through this every morning of December to bring you a devotional, some tea, light the candle, and a thought about preparing for Christmas.
Except the 25th. We will not be doing this on the 25th. The 25th is for relaxing with family, opening presents, and having some joyful snacks.
And in our march towards Christmas, our Advent season, things will look a little different on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow, we'll be at our apartment.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. Have a wonderful morning, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.